I will do anything to own one of these things. So literally all of my life, I have never liked cars, and I just didn't see the point of having like a fast or expensive car. But whenever anyone asked me what my dream car was, of course I said a Lamborghini. I just didn't get what was so intriguing about going in a fast capsule on 2 or 4 wheels. My first time ever seeing a Lamborghini Aventador was at, of all places, a Publix. It had the doors up, it was matte black, it was in the little area where you drop off, you know, people with 3 Corvettes behind it, actually, if I'm trying to remember this right now, and I didn't really care about it that much, but again, I was not into cars. It was my mom who actually pointed it out and like, oh, there was a Lamborghini, because my brother liked cars at the time, but I didn't know what I was seeing and I really did not care about it. And then one day, after a mini operation called a spinal tap, which I was awake the entire time and it felt like HE double hockey sticks, it was supposed to work. And then I told my incredible mom that I wanted to watch a YouTube video on her phone, because again, I was like only 11. I didn't have a phone at the time. I only had an iPad, and I did not have that with me because of course I was in an operation. But I wanted to watch a channel called Brick Builder, and the video I wanted to watch was about Lego's new Technic car. So that's what I searched up, because I saw my little brother watching it a few weeks before this, and well, as I said earlier, I was interested in it, but I didn't know what a Bugatti Chiron was, or even a Bugatti. You know, I was like every other just basic regular human being who knows like Porsche, BMW, Audi, Mercedes, Lamborghini, Ferrari, just those basic well-known car companies, Chevy, Ford, and Dodge too. That was about it though. But after I got out of the hospital for the last time, I had to stay home and be homeschooled, like having a teacher come to my house for a few hours a day and teach me like 3 to 4 times a week, because, well, I couldn't go to regular school because I couldn't really move anything to function. But in my spare time when I was done, we had an Xbox 360, and again, we didn't have much. We didn't even have the new Xbox One S, which was new at the time. And since my brother was, you know, so into cars, we had a game called Forza Motorsport 4, and I played that game so much because I wanted to try to drive the car that I watched in the Lego Technic video, but obviously they didn't have it because it was a game from 2010, so the closest thing to a Chiron was the Bugatti Veyron, and I always drove that car in the game and then was amused by the speeds that it conquered. So I started to play the game more and more and more, and started to learn about cars as I was playing, so with many different car models and many car brands. Then I started to watch YouTube videos about cars slowly. Then like 3 to 4 weeks later, after getting out of the hospital for the last time, I decided to spend some of my saved up money on a Lego Technic car, because we couldn't really afford the Bugatti, which was like $350 at the time. So I got that, and I actually filmed a video on my iPad, which was actually, it took a really long time because like I couldn't really move anything in my body. So it was hard for me to like, you know, pick up the Lego pieces, put it together, and especially while doing it on a time-lapse video on an iPad, it wasn't the easiest thing to do. But it was a good start to my YouTube journey, I would say. If you want me to make a full video about the full story, just tell me in the comments below. Audi R8, and this is a Lotus. I didn't even notice it was a Lotus. Also, McLaren 570 Spider right there, pretty good. Gabriel's wide-body Lamborghini Aventador by Creative Bespoke has just arrived. We have an F8 Spider right here in a really nice spec. Check this thing out right here. I've never seen this one ever before. It's just so beautiful from the inside and out. Just this spec is just incredible. You can kind of see the shimmer of the paint, so it's not completely black. But Antonio's IndyCar is like down there. Here we have a Huracan Evo rear-wheel drive Spider with a matte black roof. Check that out. With red calipers, black wheels, white paint. Looks really, really awesome. Definitely an ideal spec. But here is the Mercedes-Benz SLS AMG in all black. I love the spec on this one. Check out the interior on that. It's really, really nice with the gull-wing doors. Basically a tribute to the Mercedes-Benz 300 SL. Check that out. It has the old-style Mercedes interior. The 6.2-liter naturally aspirated V8. Technically, they call it 6.3, but yeah. Here we have a blue Cephas Huracan, and this is one of my favorite colors, like in the entire world. I just love blue Cephas. I think blue Cephas looks good on any single Lamborghini that you can put it on. Also, kind of controversial. Yeah, that's T8. But also, what do you think about this Huracan Performante Spider spec? We have green accents on the wheels, green mirrors, green pinstripes everywhere, and it actually used to have pinstripes all around the body lines. But yeah, just what do you think? What do you think about this? Tell me in the comments down below. And also, this interior is definitely a top spec, except for the forged carbon. I don't really like forged carbon because it looks kind of weird. 570S Spider, F430, Gallardo Monkey, Huracan Audi R8, and a 4GT convertible. We have the manual gearbox. We have the butterfly doors. I don't know if this came from the factory like this, but we have this really, really old school looking interior with the old school looking body, that convertible, and you can see the supercharger right there on the top. We're just gonna get a shot down here. But what do you think about these wheels? They're just a little bit too tacky for me. We have the exhaust pipes literally sticking out of the bumper, and then there's that glorious supercharger along with that convertible roof on a Ford GT of all things. I was not expecting to see this today, but yeah, very, very interesting. Not in a good way though. The credit game?
Yeah, a credit game. That was exactly a year ago today.
Actually, no, that was 11 months ago today. Like a year ago today, we actually revved an Audi R8. Oh, there's Peyton over there with MFD Garage, his daddy. Really, Shankara? You got in the shot. Twin turbo Huracan. Like no joke, look at the rear bumper. There we go. Look at that thing right there, that is insane. If you know this channel, if you've been watching, you already know this Huracan. It's always here basically. Check out the interior if you're a new viewer. Also check out this Audi R8 with the R-tronic gearbox right there. It looks like a stick shift. This is the V10 as you can see on the gauge cluster right there. It has the carbon side blade and just an absolutely beautiful design, timeless. But here's another shot of the 4GT. The other door is open now, so you can kind of get a better vision of it.
Yeah, I still don't like it.
Oh, those downshifts.
Yeah, like
Those downshifts were so good. Also, Datsun 240Z.
I swear to God, that looks like Jay Leno.
Alright, so we have Mike from the credit game giving me a ride in his Lamborghini Aventador Pirelli edition. It's gonna be so awesome. We go inside here, we got the GoPro hooked up right there, and we're just gonna go inside up here, open the butterfly door like that. In my dream car, seatbelt on, we have to. It's so freaking hot outside. I feel that single clutch kicking in. I love it though. I prefer it over the dual clutches and everything.
See, right now I got it in automatic. If I put it in manual, it's gonna be a little rougher.
I didn't know these came with like a fire extinguisher down there.
I guess because
Yeah, the Aventadors, they're known for, you know.
It's on fire.
Yeah. I mean, like, even though the intakes are so big, it's still, like, it's not enough cooling for that huge engine back there. Just take a look at that. The exhaust you have on it, what is it again?
That's a good question. The exhaust is K&M. Oh, that's the filters. The exhaust, yeah, I had it redone, actually. I don't remember the name, but it's an aftermarket exhaust.
Oh, okay. So that probably bumps it up all the way to 700. Gas station stop in the Aventador. Never thought I would say those words. Alright, there we go. Still getting kind of used to opening the doors in an Aventador. Alright, there we go. The hydraulic struts are in. Now I'm going to try to hook it up back there.
It was at this moment that he knew. He fucked up.
$56 for 14 or almost 15 gallons for the Aventador. That thirsty 6.5 liter naturally aspirated V12. We're going to get a startup. One day I will own one of these. One day I will work my way up. And I will, no matter how long it takes and no matter what it takes, I will do anything to own one of these things.
It's fun, right?
Good Lord. That pulls like anything.
Isn't it like the G-force of the speed of that thing is ridiculous, isn't it?
I know. It took the turn so easily. And it broke so good.
Yeah, that's what I say. It breaks. Yeah, it's just. The thing about this car is every time you get in it, it's like going to a theme park and getting on a roller coaster. Like you get that same
emotion
rush. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? Like it doesn't make it. It's not like getting in a regular car where you're like, okay, I'm just gonna go for a ride. Antonio.
Antonio's awesome, dude. That sounds incredible too. was 120?
Yeah.
Like miles an hour?
Yeah.
Oh God.
119 to hit.
Jesus. That is incredible.
Alright, here we go.
She's warmed up now. I can't thank you enough, man.
Should be a good video.
Hell yeah, yeah, yeah.
You good?
I don't think I'm good. And that's in a good way, not a bad way. I don't want to get myself hurt again. Yeah. There we go. All right. All right. Thanks. Yeah, thanks.
Might be.
The green.
Please subscribe lol I have big dreams on YouTube.
Check this out. We have the manual. Stop.